I'm sitting here, trapped in my bedroom because I tested positive for COVID, double vaccinated and boosted, and uh, for the last almost 2 years, people have been almost like laughing at me for how crazy I am with the masking and the sanitizing hands and avoiding people and like crazy like I am, and somehow I still got it. So oh well. Luckily almost zero symptoms, so there's that. But anyway, so I'm quarantined in the bedroom. Luckily, we have the sort of master bedroom also has a full bath. So, sink, shower, toilet, of course, the whole thing. So, family, we close the door and family's bringing me dinner and, lunch and stuff like that. But anyway, so a few days quarantine and then I can come back out. So I've been sitting here and practicing stuff, and I figure without an amp and things, because that way I can sit in this nice comfy chair that leans back and everything, and put on some cool movie or something and practice just like technique drills. Okay, so all I'm doing is just taking some little pattern. So okay, so on the B string I'm playing the 10th fret, then the 8th fret, then the 9th fret on the G, then the 8th fret on the B again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm picking down, up. So down, up, up, down. No. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Up, down, up, down. So up on the first note, down, then jump over a string, up, then jump over a string, down. So it seems like it's a lot of jumping around, but what that allows is I'm following like a Paul Gilbert kind of a thing, following strict alternate picking. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so then I just sit there and watching a TV show, watching a movie. So all I'm doing is just like, I'm talking to you, so you can tell that it's just kind of mindless repetition, but I'm just sort of building that muscle memory, which I know that there's some question as to the validity of actual muscle memory. But nonetheless, I'm working on the just mechanics of playing that little piece. So then when I'm playing something, improvising whatever, and I go, or something, or, there, or, whatever, wherever, okay? I've drilled that, the mechanics of playing that, so then when I go to play it, the physical aspect of actually playing it is a non-issue. So I can just play, from my brain, my heart, soul, whatever you want to say. Okay, but I'm not limited by the physical mechanics of actually playing that little thing. Okay, so what I was playing, okay, if we switch it, because I'm on the B and the G, if we switch it to say the G and the D, okay, now I may want to do something where I'm not playing that sort of note, the fret in between. I'm playing, so now I'm playing, well, here, if we go up to the 10 and 8, 10, 8, 9, 8. If I move a string down, then I'm 10, 8, 10, 8. To keep the same, so it's keeping it in key kind of a thing. Because that note there on the 9th fret of the D string may be out of key, okay? But the point is, okay, it's the exact same picking motion, okay, and the exact same fingers doing almost the exact same thing. So it's really like a teeny tiny jump from one to the other. Okay, so here we have, I was playing it, so I'm playing 3rd finger, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 1st finger. If I move over a string, 3rd finger, 1st finger, 2nd finger. Now it's just, instead of the 9th fret, I'm moving up to the 10th fret. 2nd finger, 1st finger. So it's the exact same fingers. All I'm doing is moving that 2nd finger from the 9th fret to the 10th fret. So that's the 9th fret. And that's moving it to the 10th fret. So that's all I'm doing. I think it's a great thing to work on, and it's something that, especially with an electric guitar not plugged in, you can do it while you're watching TV. You can do it while you're while your brain is otherwise occupied, okay? And you can get as complex as you might want. So that's 10th fret, 8th fret, and then I do 7, 8, 7, and I think that's a triplet. And then the 8th fret, and then the 7th fret. And here I'm going up, down, up, hammer, pull off, up, down, up, down, up, up, down. So up, up, down, up, up, down. So now I'm not doing strict alternate picking. Okay, but that's just whatever sort of sprang out of my fingers when I was trying to play that. Okay, whatever works for you. And then you can certainly switch up, do the exact same thing, and do it down on that G. Now I'm like fighting years of doing this sort of a thing to get my fingers to just play things automatically. Now I'm fighting that. But, you know, you can certainly do it. There was a drummer, he replaced Mike Portnoy in Dream Theater, Mike Mangini. The rumor that I heard, I didn't verify it, but it makes sense anyway. The rumor that I heard was, at some point, he switched to playing drums lefty. I guess he was a righty and then switched to lefty, so that he could develop the ability to play whatever he needed to play with either hand and either foot. So that's sort of the thing where you go, okay, you know what? Now I'm going to switch up the picking. Now I'm going to switch up the fingers that I use. Now I'm going to, you know, instead of hammer on a pull-off, maybe go like a slide. just doing things sort of outside of your comfort zone so that you can develop those elements of your playing. And then when you need to call upon them, you have this like huge kind of bag of tricks, and you can just pull out whatever you need to do, whatever picking, whatever fingering, whatever technique. It becomes a non-issue, and now you're sort of transcending technique. Okay, and that's kind of what I think is the point of playing music, of being artistic. I love actors that don't look like they're acting. You actually believe they're this person. You know, a book where you're not reading it in like the bad guy's name is like Mr. Black or something. You know, like where it's so obvious. It's just an amazing creative experience, and you don't notice any of the technical details that go into doing it, which of course exist in everything. But you want it to become so second nature that the technical bits of whatever you're doing stops being a technical bit that you need to do to create something, if that makes sense. But anyway, so that's what I've been doing, sitting around, and I do it a lot anyway, but I've really been focusing on it because I'm sitting here just watching movies, I'm sitting here watching TV shows, whatever. You know, I mean, I'm not just sitting here, I get so bored just sitting, so I get up and I'm walking around, and I put on a mask and kind of buzz through the house really quick and go outside for a bit, even though it's like the middle of winter. But you know what I'm saying. So a good thing to work on, a good thing to practice. So keep up the good work, and subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff.